TFC Recycling is off to a clean start with the announcement of its 5 new compressed natural gas trucks at a recent news conference at their Chesapeake maintenance facility. Also, the Suffolk Art Gallery's Poetry, Prose, and Pizza Night finished on a high note as members of the community came out to the Suffolk Art Gallery to showcase their literary talents as well as support a well-known local artist.
Tidewater Fiber Corporation's transition to natural gas vehicles for their heavy-duty refuse fleet is a major step in the larger move towards cleaner domestic fuels for transportation.
Established in 1973, TFC Recycling, Suffolk's curbside recycling provider, is again creating new pathways to a cleaner environment. By adding 5 new compressed natural gas trucks, or CNG for short, to its fleet, TFC Recycling is now the largest private owner and operator of clean-running collection trucks in Virginia. TFC Recycling also opened Hampton Road's first fleet maintenance shop capable of working on CNG vehicles. In just 1 year, TFC Recycling estimates that its 6 CNG trucks will displace 60,000 gallons of diesel fuel, which helps the environment and reduces the nation's dependency on foreign oil. With CNG-powered vehicles producing half the emissions that federal guidelines allow, TFC Recycling's collection fleet is among the cleanest in Virginia.
The compressed natural gas vehicles reduce greenhouse gases by over 20%, over CO2 emissions by 29%. So it's good for the environment to do this. It's also an American fuel. So we're getting the compressed natural gas, typically from the United States, instead of from foreign oil. We're creating jobs, we're keeping dollars here in the United States. So it's a great win-win partnership.
We're looking in Suffolk and Chesapeake and across Virginia as the development of new businesses, especially with new energy sources. And all of a sudden you've seen this facility, which is the largest residential recycling facility in Virginia, who's moving to using compressed natural gas to drive their vehicles. It's cleaner, it's more efficient. They also have developed this maintenance facility. So one of the things that we're excited about is across Virginia, we'd like for Virginia to be an energy hub where we see all kinds of different opportunities for energy, because it's going to take all of them to meet the energy needs that our businesses have as we move into the next decade.
The CNG trucks that you see behind us will go through the city of Suffolk. They'll collect the material that is curbside. When there is a collection that is done, points are awarded to that particular household for their efforts and for their participation in the recycling program. Our program through the city of Suffolk has kicked off to a tremendous acceptance throughout the city. We have over 25% of the entire city have signed up for the program, and we have over 30% of those people who have signed up who actively use their rewards each and every month. The opportunity to use those rewards save that individual household about $25 per month for participating in the program. So our goal is to get people to use these rewards every month when they deliver their cans to the curbside. Therefore, it'll save them $25 a month, or we hope to save them about $300 a year.
So I'd like to say a big thank you to everybody that's been a part of this process for us, and we're looking forward to many years to come. Thank you.
When you think of Suffolk and poetry together, the name Nathan Richardson immediately comes to mind. As the host of the open mic event known as Poetry, Prose, and Pizza, Richardson engages youth and adults alike to step out of their comfort zones and unveil their creative writing abilities through poetry and prose, while having fun and eating pizza in the process. With the collective efforts from the Suffolk Art Gallery, Suffolk Art League, and Suffolk Parks and Recreation, the open mic night was thought-provoking in a relaxed environment. It also provided a warm welcome for local artist and poet Timothy Giles, whose attendance garnered great appreciation from fans.
Call the people whose parents walked and children drove the country mile to Piney Grove. And as I slow, I hear the singing, and once inside, the fans are flinging the summer heat, the occasional wasp, and spirits enduring through all the cost of life and labor. Now together the morning prayer, the songs, the scripture, lifts our hearts and bonds the souls of young and weak and old. We all are one, and do encourage you all to come, who left your farms and cities and drove the country mile to Piney Grove.
Every bird, house, every soaring cardinal, every twig and stone, everything, dialing across earth's belly, long and thin, and small and squat, and long and thin. Let the last day end in dazzling sunset, bloody red cascading into valleys, fingers streaked across the sky, turning pink to peach to purple to smoky gray. Let me say how much I loved you, Mother. May you exist forever under my closing eyelids growing black.
Oh gravity, why won't you let me be? Let me walk in my own free will. Why this hostility? Gravity, you've been a hurdle since the dawn of time. So why should I bring you up in a poetic rhyme? Because gravity, you give me fits, you make me convulsive. As even though you attract things, you're still so darn repulsive. Gravity, oh gravity, I'm tired of your junk. You're what's standing between me and the ability to dunk.
That is great, man. Great.
Thanks for watching this segment of Suffolk Headlines.